Okay, everyone, this is Brian from Liminal Games. You guys have been patiently waiting to hear from us about the update, and I figured we were just going to show some screenshots, but let's go ahead and actually show you guys a little bit about what we've been working on as far as just everything. Spells. I'm going to show you spells today. We've been working on some other stuff. We're going to put some screenshots out of other things we've been working on, but I'm going to show you the spells. All right, so we're just going to start out. Now, I have 3 spells I'm going to show you. And I didn't want to put screenshots because you can't really tell what is going on. Anyway, 3 spells. They're not all the way done, but they're in a good enough part where I can talk about their behavior and show you what they're going to be. Now, there's some visual things that are placeholders, but in about the next week or so, we're going to fix all that, but I'm not going to just forgive the way they look on some of these. You'll know what I mean. All right, so the first one is... it's called Arc. It's kind of like a basic lightning spell. And what it is, it's just a single target, fast traveling, almost like a bullet that you shoot. It goes to where you aim your cursor. And you'll be able to see a little pop-up when it hits. We have a little pop-up indicator to show that it hit something. So if I shoot it right here, that's it. See it hit right there. And you can see it. It's coming from the camera right now. It's going to originate from the player, but right now it's coming from the camera, so you can kind of, I'm showing you, you can kind of see what it looks like as it's traveling through the air. I hope YouTube does a good job as I compress this video. I hope it doesn't screw it up. So anyway, that's Arc, and it's the first of several lightning spells that we're going to make, and I'm just going to show you. There is, of course, going to be mana and other things that you're going to have to take into consideration, so you won't be able to just spam it like this, but just to show you what it is pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. It'll be just like the basic spell. The next spell that we have is, we talked about working on the physics of throwing objects, and the next one that we have is called, I think it's called Ice Javelin, and it's a thrown object. Again, it's going to originate from the camera, but we're going to have an animation where he pulls his hand back and he's going to throw the javelin. It's going to look good. But basically what happens is you hold down the key to throw the javelin, and you can see this indicator on this is showing the trajectory of where the javelin is going to fly, and when you throw it, it flies and it sticks into stuff. So that is Ice Javelin, and we are going to, of course, make it look it's kind of acting kind of crazy with how it flops around. We'll fix all that, but you can see that it's going to be a thrown object. It has good behavior. The trajectory feels really good. It's pretty accurate, but it's not going to do all the work for you. It gives you a good idea on how it's going to fly. So that's Ice Javelin. Now, the final spell is the one it's not done, but we're going to explain it. It's called Fiery Wave, and what this does is it creates a wave in front of the guy, and it shoots forward at a pretty fast rate, and it goes through everybody that it hits, and it does damage sort of like a wave that passes through them. So now there is one thing that looks kind of funny. It has the image of like a sword. It's not going to be a sword in the game, but that's a placeholder to kind of demonstrate. So here is where it is. It's just a wave that goes forward, and it passes through enemies as it goes through. So, and it's going to follow, right now it doesn't do this, but it's going to follow the terrain as you shoot it. So like if I shoot it up a hill right now, it'll just smack into the terrain right there, but eventually it would go up that hill. So I don't have that quite, still studying the linear algebra that I need to do that, but I will get it. And yeah, it won't fly in the air like that. Like right now I could jump in the air and shoot it. So anyway, those are the 3 spells. One for 3 of the main shards. There's going to be way more shards than just 3, and each shard is going to have many, many spells, and each spell is going to have behavior that gets advanced as you use that spell. So that's the 3 I wanted to show you. We've got Arc, and this is pretty far. It goes pretty far. You can see it shooting things. Ice Javelin and Fiery Wave. So that's what we got for you today. Just a few little spells. Again, we're going to have screenshots, and we'll keep you guys updated on what else we're going. These are all going to be cleaned up and look a lot better. Thanks, guys.